Bitch, I only got 6 minutes. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so, hey y'all. I am so sorry. I have not gotten a chance to make my part 2 video to Titles Matter. And honestly, um, I'm just going to just kind of do like a little what's been going on. I haven't been too bad. Like, I haven't made an upload in about a week. So I'm still kind of on track with my weekly updates or videos. Anywho, I've just been really busy. Like, I'm in school and I start working out 6 days a week now, training for my next competition. So yeah, I've been pretty busy. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. But pretty much, this weekend I went to Orlando to celebrate my cousin's birthday with her. She just turned 25. Happy birthday, Mia. She just turned 25, and we went downtown Orlando to celebrate. And so, pretty much what ended up happening is I met a guy named Mark. He's so cute. He's a ginger. He's so freaking cute. Yeah, so I met a guy named Mark. Caucasian, persuasion, a little vanilla, a little cream in the coffee. And he asked me very politely if we could dance, and we danced the whole night. Not that twerking bullshit, but we actually danced the whole night. And he had a lot of rhythm. He wasn't too bad. He wasn't that bad at all. Scott, we had a great chemistry. It was freaking awesome. I had such a good time. Like, so glad I met him. We even took a couple of selfies, Snapchatted him and everything. It looked like we had been dating for years. It was the funniest thing ever. But anyways, so I met a guy, and I noticed, wow, I'm gonna tell you why this ties into everything. I noticed while we were dancing the whole night, there was a group of guys, they were friends, black guys, and they were standing by the bar, which they weren't even really drinking, they were just there standing by the bar. And I noticed that they were looking at me with a, like a stink face, like, it's kind of looking like. And so at this point, I'm kind of wondering, what's the problem? You had the same opportunity this guy had, so why am I getting these stares? What's the issue? What's going on? What's wrong? So it kind of got me thinking, because that bothered me a little, just a little, because black men always make it seem like it's black women who are the only ones who have an issue with when we date outside of our race. I mean, as African American people, date outside our race. Which, even when I was married to my ex-husband, who was Hispanic, I always noticed that there was some type of slack given to me for marrying outside of my race, and or for even dating outside of my race. And it's just really strange to me that black men have a problem with it, but they won't step up or take initiative to be that guy. Even more so, the guy who did approach me, grab my arm while I was walking past, which I want to let y'all know that shit is mad annoying. Do not grab my arm. Don't touch me. Stop me. Stand in front of me. Do something. Say excuse me, but don't touch me. Grab my arm. It's like they're fishing. Just grab you up and want to get your attention, and they expect you to just give it to them. No, that's not how that works. Okay? And the actual gentleman approached me. He tapped me on my shoulder, not grab at my arm, tapped me on my shoulder, and he said, "Excuse me, may I dance?" They still do that? What? Yeah, of course we can dance. I've been wanting to dance all night. Yeah, we can dance. Let's dance. And that's what we did. We're dancing. We're having a good time. We getting it. He was a little off, but he had rhythm for the most part. So I was excited. He was keeping up with me. That was awesome. It was really cool. Had a great chemistry, exchanged numbers. I'm a happy camper. I am a happy camper. Yeah, but it was just really strange to me how these guys had a problem with, not, I don't know if they really have a problem, but they were damn sure was me mugging the hell out of me. Like I was doing something wrong when I was just having a good time. And, I don't know what it is, but I just, that's another video for another day we're going to talk about. But anyhow, ladies, I just wanted to say, I feel like a lot of us are unhappy and single because we refuse to go into uncharted waters. We refuse to compromise. We refuse to date outside of our race. He may be overweight. He may not have the job you want him to have, drive the car you want him to drive. He may not be what you want, but He may be everything that you need, and you won't give him a chance for stupid shit. And you know, it's kind of getting to a point where nice guys, quote unquote, or guys who are actually able to express themselves are getting a lot of slack for being expressive gentlemen, and they're being told they're too nice. And watching, seeing different things floating across the web of women messing over men for being too nice or expressing themselves, and then turn around in the same breath and say, oh, there's no good man left. Well, honey, let me tell you, this man who's sitting here pouring his heart out to you may be the good man that you're looking for, but you're telling him he's too fucking nice. And you know, it's so stupid to me that people do that and get upset with little Pee Wee from up the road when he shows you, when he met you, that he was an ain't shit man. Because ain't shit men come in all different colors, sizes, and creeds. So I don't get it. I don't get it, because I've been seeing a lot of that lately. But to me, being thirsty isn't someone who is approaching you with respect. Being thirsty is someone who is saying, excuse me, ma'am, may I have whatever, some of your time? May I have a chance to talk to you? May I get to know you? May I ask if you're seeing anybody? May I compliment you today? That is not thirst. That is admiration. That is respect. And a lot of women don't even get that. And when they do get it, they're pushing the men who are doing it in a genuine way away. But let a nigga tap you on your shoulder and say, damn, girl, you got a fat ass. Or, hey, what's up with you, mama? Come here, come talk to me. Demanding, grabbing at you, touching on you, don't even know you, looking all at your coochie and your ass before you even get a chance to part your lips. This is the man that most women will give the time of day because they're telling the other guy he's too nice, or he's stalkerish, or whatever the case may be. You have to learn that there's a very thick line between thirst and respect. And that's where I'm going to come to say this. You know, when I initially start my Titles Matter movement, because I'm still going to push that. I'm still an advocate for love. I'm still a love ambassador. But when I started that movement, what I had in mind for it to go is for people to actually have nourishing, sustainable relationships so we can have a better quality living of life just in general. And because what people want nowadays is just to be taking up other people's time and wasting time when there's someone out there who's willing to put forth the effort to actually make it into something real. But we want to stay with people who's going to waste our time, who's going to play games with us, who's going to hang us from a string and treat us like a fucking puppet, and get mad and have the audacity to get upset when we end up in a relationship that we really don't want to be in anymore, or we end up feeling like we're being taken advantage of, or we end up in a situation where you're giving away your coochie for practically nothing because you done put yourself on a clearance rack when you're supposed to be marked up high. Your value is so much more. And you know, I almost start to lose faith in the Titles Matter and saving real love, or bringing back real love, because recently I had a man approach me. We've been half-assed communicating through Facebook. He's also a vlogger, and you know, he does his thing. Very talented man, and I had actually been checking him out for a while. But I'm not a woman who chases men. But I have been checking him out for a while, admiring his work, and you know, I wonder if there's ever a chance in hell that we could link up. So he invited me out for drinks. For one, I'm not really drinking right now because I'm training for a competition. I'm about 6 weeks out from my next bikini competition. I'm going to be vlogging about that too. Just did a fitness photo shoot today. Sorry, had to do the lip plug. But yeah, so I'm training for bikini competition. I'm like, you know, and also I had like a little bit of something to drink and it completely fucked me up. You know, we exchanged a little bit of conversation. So later that night I couldn't sleep. So I'm like, let me go do some program. You know, that's what women do. We want to know more about people who's trying to get to know us. Thanks to the beautiful online world of social media that's available at your fingertips, you could kind of look up anything you need to know. And all you have to do is search for the signs. Don't be overlooking shit. You can't, because it's in your face. So I'm looking and I'm like, you know, Facebook came up with that new thing where you can type in photos like by whoever. So I'm in there typing in stuff, just seeing what he looking at, what type of women he look at, what type of women he like. a bunch of beautiful black sisters. I mean, fine bitches. Fine. Cute girls. I'm like, okay, I see. All right, nice. But white. Then I came across the golden picture. This nigga is married. All in his wedding picture with his beautiful Caucasian wife, cheesing at the altar. But in my beautiful chocolate ass inbox. At this point, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. Because for one, I understand that when you're running a business online, especially when you are in the public eye as some type of celebrity, well-known person, especially when you're a man, oftentimes you have to either appear like you're single or you're really in love with who you with. You have to do one or the other. There's no in between. But at some point, someone should know you with somebody, especially if you're married. And you shouldn't be in anybody's inboxes asking them out for drinks unless you're making it strictly clear that this is a business inquiry, not some personal stuff. So therefore, should there be any curving, you shouldn't even feel fucking bad because you got a wife at home. But anyways, that's what's going to lead me to say this much. You know, I don't understand all these people online who give relationship advice, who are love ambassadors and telling people there's still good women out there, good men still exist, I still want it, all this bullshit. And they don't really tell you why they're single. Or like I had the privilege of attending a love seminar by the awesome Tony Gaskins, and I'm listening to his story, and I have my own personal opinions on that, which I would share at another time. But just listening to the story, I'm just thinking like, my perspective on everything that he has to say now has slightly changed for very particular reasons. And I feel like men, when they make these videos to inspire and give hope and to spread love and to tell these women that that's still out there, which I believe that it is, that it's kind of turning more into a business. Or else my question is, if there are so many good women out there and you're a good person, why are you single? You really want me to believe that you're that attractive and that you're out here spreading all this wisdom and that you're such a great person, but you're single? And save me that I know what I'm worth, I know what I bring to the table bull crap. Because what I do know is that oftentimes men knowing what they worth and what they bring to the table, that's not stopping them from fucking the next chick and just hitting it with no strings attached. A lot of these guys out here are well into their late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, giving out these messages, talking about they want to be married, talking about, they still whatever, but they're still single. And if you think they dick dry, you got another thing coming. No means that I mean for this to turn into a rant. Anyways, I'm going off subject. I was getting a little personal, but yeah. So at that point that I got that message from that married man, that happily married man, I got really irritated, and I almost started to say, "Fuck love, fuck titles matter." Because if people can't even respect their own relationships, how can single people even respect relationships? Respect the ideal of being in love. Respect the ideal of having something genuine. How? How is it even possible at this point? It is. It is possible. It is very possible, but what I feel is that as people all together in whole, we really should consider what we want versus what we need. And maybe if we took a little pressure off of the things that we want, we'll get what you want and what you need all in the same token. And it may be you're not dating that guy because he's too fat. He doesn't have the job that you would want him to have. He doesn't drive the car that you would like him to drive. He's not white, black, Puerto Rican, or whatever. He's not the same race as you. Whatever the case is, don't limit your opportunity to love someone when there is someone presenting themselves to be worthy to you. Because we give all these unworthy people our time of day, but when the right people come along, we treat them like crap. And then when they're off running alone all happy, then we question what happened to me. No. At some point we have to take responsibility in the situations we put ourselves in. I even found myself reflecting on my way home how I potentially messed up what could have been a really great relationship like a year and a half ago, when I met someone through online dating. Like, we actually had a really good chemistry. Everything was actually really good. I just didn't like one thing, and I roped him off. I'm like, damn, why did I do that? A part of it was fear. After I talked to my best friend, I realized a part of it was fear. A part of it was me being standoffish and him not coming necessarily the way I wanted him to be. But he potentially was everything I needed him to be. And I refuse to miss another opportunity on loving someone because of one thing or something that I don't expect to be in the right way. But let me tell you that, yeah, as far as love is concerned, I do still believe in it. I do still want it. I'm still chasing my dreams. I'm still building and working on myself. I'm still putting myself back into that comfortable position that I was in a couple of years ago, so I can even be a more better woman today than I ever was any other day of my life. Like, I am still working on me. And it's okay while you're working on yourself to be open and receptive to what God is placing in front of you. It's okay. And to actually recognize who's down for you and who's not. And to actually recognize that there are good people out there if we actually open our eyes to see them and not confuse them with people that we're pinning in our heads to be good people who are actually assholes. So yes, titles matter. Love matters. There's nothing wrong with having standards, but never be afraid to compromise. Never be afraid to be open-minded. Never be afraid to be open to love. Like, there is so much out there, so many good people out there. I meet good people all the time, and I mean, like, just in general, I meet good people all the time. So all this, oh, there's no good men left, there's no good women left, women don't cook, women don't clean, women don't do this, women don't do that, men don't do this, men don't do that. No. There's people out there who actually do this. If you actually paid a fucking attention and actually went for people who do stuff like this, then you wouldn't have the problems that you have. Because I cook, I clean, I am in school, I have a good job, I have my own car, I am in shape, I keep my hair done, I keep myself up, I care about myself, and I love myself. And men would act like that's a fucking unicorn. The only thing right now that I recently had change in my life is that I moved back in with family, to help a family member out, and just end up putting myself in a shitty situation. So right now I'm working to get back out into my own place, because that was the biggest mistake I ever made. But sorry, mom, if you see this, but look, nigga, I don't like living with you. So it's not impossible. I know a lot of men who cook. I know a lot of men who clean. I know a lot of men who know how to take care of home and fix cars and who keep themselves up. It's not impossible to find. But don't be out here shopping for Instagram hoes and fucking fairy tale bitches who is kept and you never did nothing for themselves a day in their lives, and they get mad at me and say, do you bitches know how to cook and clean? Really? Don't do it. Please don't do it. Don't say it now. Because there are definitely people out there who is able to do far above and beyond, okay? Yeah, so, that's all I really have to say. I just had to get on here and make sure I made the update to that video. I will probably come back on, I don't know what day, because I work out 6 days a week. Now, Thursday was my off day, but probably Sunday now with another video with my random topics, because there's still a lot in there to talk about. My little bag or whatever. I'll be coming back to talk about some more things. I will be doing more fitness videos, like I said, soon. I record them, but they're not really great quality. They're like Instagram quality, not even then. So once I get my new phone with a better camera, I will be uploading those workouts, taking you kind of behind the scenes on my fitness journey and sharing with you, my bikini competitions and everything, and how I place those little shadows in the background, actually my trophies and stuff. But yeah, I'll be definitely keeping you guys updated on that. I made it. It's been a week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for my 6 new subscribers who have come within the last couple of weeks. I appreciate you. Not quite at 100 there yet, But once I get to 100 subscribers, I do want to do a giveaway just to say thank you. So all I need is 4 more people to subscribe, and then my next goal, when I get 150 subscribers, then I will do another giveaway, and I get a 200 subscribers, then I do another giveaway, and so on and so forth. I will get that going. So hope everyone has had a great weekend. Work out, eat clean, have safe sex. Don't go out here fucking people over. Love still exists. Be open, be cautious, kind of, you know, when I say be cautious, like be cautious in who you give your heart to, but don't be cutting off the wrong people. Just do you, boo. Be happy. Be happy. It's not hard. It's really not hard. We just make it hard. All right, y'all.